Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for November 2020. So we're going to take a look at some predictions and guidance and just the energies for what's up for you guys for November 2020. So in honor of Halloween, I'm going to be doing some clarification with the Halloween Tarot right here. These are the cutest cards ever. Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday, so happy Halloween to you guys. And this is a general reading and it's not going to resonate 100%, so if you guys are interested in a personal reading, the info is in the description box. I update the schedule every Friday evening if it is full, so check back for that. We have here the 4 groups for our pick a card, and group number 1 is this obsidian. Okay, can't really see it. That's obsidian, that's group 1. Group 2 is this dyed howlite. Group 3 is this selenite bowl. And group 4 is the hematite. Okay, one more time. We have the 4 groups. We have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. So take as much time as you need. Go with whatever one you feel called to the most. Timestamps are in the description box and in the comments, and whenever you're ready, I will see what you're reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 1, which is the obsidian. So let's take a look at what November 2020 has in store for you. Okay, so Spirit, this reading is for group 1. Please provide us with clear, guided messages for group 1 and their November 2020. Please and thank you. So for you guys, I'm going to do an extra shuffle because I just feel that that is proper. Hold on. So let's get right into it. Spirit, what are the energies for Group 1 and their November 2020? What are the energies for Group 1 for next month, November 2020? Quite honestly, the first thing that I saw when these two cards popped out, it looks like there's movement towards your dream coming true, some dream coming true. This could be for many of you something having to do with, it could be with finances, it could be with something with career, or anything at all that has to do with this, something that was previously imbalanced in your path. Okay, so it looks like, particularly with the star card, I do see here it said to me something about a dream coming true. So let me get as much clarity as I can for you, because that sounds like a very big thing. So let's take a look. You have here the King of Swords. So I mean, the King of Swords could be referring to gaining a lot of clarity. So let's see how this translates into your actual life. Spirit, what else for Group 1? What are the energies for 2020? November 2020. You have here the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so when it said a dream come true, what I'm gathering from this energy, it really struck me with the first two cards here, because it looks like that most of you have been working on something really hard for a while now already. The Eight of Pentacles is pretty much confirming that. I feel that you very recently had quite a significant shift mentally and therefore spiritually, sort of like aligning to your higher self. That's actually what my last reading was about. I'm not sure if you guys have done some cleansing rituals or maybe some meditations and prayer, something like that, where you released. So this is particularly true for those of you who were able to successfully release some of those lower vibrations. It looks like you have been working on some goal, task, project, or idea for a while now. And that, to me, the star card and this coming up together with this balance, it immediately said to me that your dream is going to be coming true. Now that means different things for different people, obviously, right? Some of you are going to be seeing some financial gain, some product, some movement forward with this one particular goal. It is a particular goal. So you probably, so again, it's a general reading, but like for all of you, it's going to look like something different. So whatever it is that you've been working on with this type of dedication, you are going to be seeing some success within that, particularly in November. All right. If it doesn't happen immediately in the entire month of November, what it is showing, it's that it's moving quickly in that direction. So you should be seeing some kind of thing coming into fruition regarding this. November 2020. What are the energies for Group 1, please? November 2020 is for Group 1. Okay. So we have the Death card, so pretty much similar to what I was saying before with the lower self. You guys have achieved, so this here is acting as a dual message. I feel that many of you in Group 1 here, you have recently or will very soon achieve a whole new level of mental stability, emotional and mental stability. That is a specific message, I understand. But I do feel that many of you were putting the work into this. So this could have been mental or spiritual freeing that you did recently. That is this rebirth, that is that kind of cleansing that you did. Over here, these are both, so we have the Page of Wands and Nine of Wands. So remember all of the battles that you guys have fought. That is being recognized once again. I think it's a recurring theme for you guys to be validated in your battles, in your struggles. The Page of Wands here, I feel, I usually get this as an opportunity card, but here I am sensing, because of this child energy with the page, that this is new energy that you're going to be shifting into. So it's kind of like if you had a candle that was burning with a very low flame, this is the next month is showing the start of it igniting again, reigniting into your fullest brightness. Okay, so this is very quietly exciting is really what I see from here, because you have this rebirth here with your spiritual ascension, right, which is a huge deal. Again, it's not gonna, if it's not like full blown in all of November, it's moving towards that, because again, it's like it's a little bit different for some of you, but this is balance and this is things coming into fruition. So again, King of Swords is showing clarity, and I wonder what you guys have been working on with the Eight of Pentacles. You've been really diligent about your efforts in a particular aspect of your life, which is very admirable. You know, you guys are the hardworking bunch here. You have the Nine of Wands. That is a lot of hard work, battles, resilience. November 2020 for group 1, please, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Moon card and the Four of Pentacles. So with this Moon card, there was recently a lot of dimness and so much confusion, so much exhaustion. Okay, you see how it's going on this line here. There was that recently. As a result of this, for many of you, it completely jammed you up and it created this blockage. Honestly, a lot of you, I feel, have been fixated on a particular thing. It might have delved into some unpleasant areas within the mental health. This might have turned into something you started to obsess over or become extremely anxious about, okay? This is what the dimness of the moon did to you, this lack of clarity, confusion, and anxiety. Okay, so that's why this is so big, because all of these these 4 cards here together is showing that November is going to bring so much clarity and a lift of this heavy burden. Okay, it doesn't really show it in the cards, but I can feel the heavy burden mentally that this brought for a lot of you. What else? November 2020 for group 1, please, Spirit. Please and thank you. It's like this this newfound energy for you guys. Remember, it feels like you're a child again. So if in November you're seeing this reigniting of the flame, that means that it's only going to grow brighter as the weeks and the months go by. That's very exciting. I see some of you, whoever in group 1, those of you who have recently relocated, you've moved, changed environments, or sort of revamped your environment. For you guys in particular, I see that you create a whole new environment for yourself. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to move, like I said. It's just for those of you who took that step, that was a recent change for you, or maybe it will be. I see you creating a whole new environment for your productivity and for your progress. Like, this is going to help you to be very well structured and well balanced in the daily life. So that's something that I see here is to your benefit. Whoa, we have the 10 of Cups. Look at that. That is so much harmony, so much joy and fulfillment, not to mention the feeling of completion. This is all you. This is all internal. And for those of you, I mean, if you're following this energy stream, this is just like a gradual unfolding towards this relief, towards this joy, okay? So if some of you have not quite seen that joy manifest yet, I do recommend doing some of that higher self work and seeing what you must shed, because the thing is, I see clearly that these energies want to come in, and in order for us to receive anything, if we're holding on tightly to something else, how can we possibly receive anything? You see, I can't open my hands. So just ask yourself what you must let go of. For the rest of you, you don't have to worry about that. But if for those of you, you still feel that stuckness, that you have to ask yourself those questions, okay? What else? November 2020, Spirit, for group 1. For group 1, please. What else do you see? What else do they need to know for November? November. It is weird. I was looking at my notes and I'm like, November? That doesn't sound right. But we're almost there. Very, very weird and surreal to almost see the ending of the year. wow, you guys are really getting serious about your life path. Look at that. You have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, my goodness, and the Three of Pentacles. You guys are really on fire. Like, well, you have the 3 wands in a row here. And then you have the pentacles. You actually have more pentacles than wands. You guys are on fire in regards to your success. And again, some of you are later in the game, right? Some of you have been working on it for longer is what I meant. If that's the case, if you've been working on these steps for a long time, you are going to see product and progress and things actually materializing in the 3D world. So you're going to be seeing that success, whether it's financial gain or whether it's your dream, you're channeling your dream from your mind down to the physical earth. So channeling ideas into real life things is what I'm saying. For those of you who are kind of newer to the game and you haven't been doing it as long, you're going to start to manifest some really solid ideas, okay? So more passion here. We go from the page and then we go to the Knight. So this is a fast maturing of these ideas and energies. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is going to be a big shift in terms of the actual path towards success, okay? So this is going to materialize in a very swift and exciting way into you seeing the path of your success taking flight. So there's a chance that a lot of you are going to be collaborating with other people. It could be in any way. It could be with workshopping with other people, brainstorming. It could be going into business with other people, or just having conversations with people. Whatever the case is for you specifically, this is going to really help to bolster the passion and the success of whatever it was you were working on or are working on. So this is a big month for you guys. So, 11 is that's one of the master numbers. For many of you, it could be a month of balance, right? So this is very, very exciting. So as you can see here, nothing really came up about anything else. It's all about your success. So this is very, very exciting for me to see this, because I know you guys have been working really, really hard. You guys are the ones. This one here, the nine of wands. You guys have just been through so many battles, emotionally, spiritually, some of you physically, and as I said that you have the 5 of cups here. You've been through a lot of loss, sadness, possibly grief, and maybe regret for some of you. There's just been a lot of dark energies here for a long time. I can feel the heaviness, and it's sort of lingering. Like I can sort of feel it affect me right now. It's taking me on a little journey right now. Anyway, so that's why I'm very happy to see this for you guys. Let's see what else. You've earned it. You've earned it, is what I wanted to say. What else should I get for you now? Let's do a couple more draws and then I'll get the Halloween one. Oh, there you go. Another one. Queen of Pentacles. See? All about your success. This is amazing. Let me just do one more and then I'll get some differing messages, hopefully, right? Because we want a full scope. What else, Spirit? What else? For group 1, let's get the Halloween. Let's see if I can shuffle these. Goodness, we're stiff. Okay, so Spirit, what else? What other messages do you have for group 1 in regards to their November 2020 and anything that they need to know or would be helpful for them to know? Sorry, it's loud. Got one. So we have here 7 of bats. The bats is the swords. Let's see what else comes up. Okay, so for group 1, please, Spirit. What else would you like to prepare them for or give them guidance on anything? The Justice card, okay. So it looks like from here, there is going to be this is a bit separate. This is the first separate message I'm seeing here. There is going to be justice and balance in regards to something having to do with either deception or an imbalance of some kind. So there is going to be justice. That's very interesting and out of the blue. Spirit, what is going on there? Tell us more about that, please. Whoop. So we have the Knight of Pumpkins, which is Pentacles. This is taking a weird, unexpected turn. So what I can see from this is that this was a long time coming. There was some kind of, again, either deception, injustice, or something that created this inauthentic feel. Something wasn't right here. I'm assuming it was a situation with, it was either a situation with another person or just a situation such as something with work or home or something like that. But this happened for a while. This was something that was imbalanced for a long time. Okay, Spirit, what else? What's going on with this situation? What else can you tell us about this situation here? We have the Knight of Bats, again, that's swords. And then the Star. Okay. That's the second time we've gotten the Star card. So this is going to look drastically different for all of you, for many of you. So pretty much what it's saying is it's only giving me a glimpse here of how this is going to unfold. But it is kind of hinting here that there is going to be some kind of swift movement towards the direction of balance, because that Justice card is really screaming out to me right now. This was a long time coming. There was an unfairness that happened. So at some point in November, for a lot of you, I'm getting the number 2. I'm not really sure if it's 2 or might be talking about the second week. I'm really not sure, but I'm getting the number 2. And the Knight of Bats, let's see, the Star. This was something that was a long time coming, as well as something that you have longed for. Okay, so there's some kind of balance coming in for you guys. That is vague. However, I feel like it has to be, because this is, like I said, going to look very different for many of you. So let's see anything else. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell them regarding that situation? What's going on there? Very intriguing to me. I don't want it to be too mysterious, but I have a feeling it's not going to really clarify as much as I want it to. Hold on. Okay, and we have the King of Pumpkins, which is Pentacles. And then the 10 of... What is this card? The 10 of Imps, which is Wands. So I feel that it is purposely only hinting, and it's not shedding too much illumination for a reason. I feel like it's purposely doing this. It's like a tease or something. So what we're dealing with here is there's a chance that you might have been dealing with a masculine energy that could have actually been a counterpart for some of you, because we have the King and the Queen, 2 separate worlds here though. Anyway, this might have involved a masculine energy that was burdened by whatever it is that they did that possibly could have caused that imbalance, right? I was also drawn to this, something with regret. I feel that so possibly the reason why it's not giving me too much detail, it might be because it won't fully manifest in November, but it actually is telling you that it's coming closer. I know that's sort of like cheating because this is November 2020, but it could happen in November for some of you, but others of you, it might not manifest quite yet. Remember, the Knight of Pumpkins, Pentacles, was here, so that always to me indicates that something is going to take a little longer than you might have expected. So let's do one final clarification. I know that was a little vague and mysterious. Thank you, Spirit, for your mysterious messages. Any final guidance for Group 1 in November 2020? Oh my. Okay, King of Pentacles came out again. That's pretty crazy. So it's getting closer. Some justice regarding this masculine energy is coming into fruition, is what it looks like. That got me. Hold on, let's do one more. Spirit, anything else? What do they need to know for November 2020? So I think another reason why it's a little vague is just because that situation seems to be a little bit in the background in comparison to the wonderful energies of your success. This is the card of success and victory and movement towards that direction, towards your happiness. The World card, you're coming full circle. You're starting a new chapter of your life. You know this. You feel it. You feel more powerful, I think. It's just that, remember, if any of you have not been able to harness this power and this confidence within yourself, it simply just means that there's a little bit of blockage. And blockage happens when we're holding too tightly onto something. You must release, but before you release, you have to figure out what is blocked, okay? So the last card was the 10 of Wands. So similar to the wands that were over here, you and possibly someone that you've dealt with have been holding on to some burdens, okay? So very soon this cycle is coming to an end. The World card is speaking of ending of cycles as well, not to mention we have the Death card here, okay? Of course, I want to get one more. Spirit, any final words for group 1 in their November 2020? Anything at all else that you would like to share with them today? For group 1, please. And finally, we have the 9 of Cups. What a beautiful final card. So pretty much here you feel the vibes. Look at how bright and prosperous these cards are. So with the exception of that mysterious message over there, this is looking really good. Your November is only going to be the start. What's interesting is that it's right at the turning point, the ending of the whole year. So November, you're creeping closer to that ultimate, explosion of success, basically. I don't have a better word to describe it. So that's wonderful. You guys have a lot of success to look forward to here, okay? Take full advantage of the endings of these cycles. This has been I don't want to say horrible year. It's been a horribly tough year. Take advantage of stripping away those lower vibrations, those shadow energies, and that lower self that's not serving you, anything that's not serving you, and then take advantage of the rebirth, okay? Group 1, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments what's going on with you, and if you can give us clarity on that mystery over there, that would be nice as well. If this didn't resonate at all, please feel free to pick a different group. The messages are here for you. But other than that, thanks again for tuning in. Sending you all blessings, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 2, which is the dyed howlite. I wanted to call it turquoise, but obviously it's not really turquoise. I thought it was when I ordered it though. Okay, so Spirit, this reading is for group 2 and they're November 2020. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2 and their next month, November 2020. All right, so let's see. Spirit, for group 2, what are the energies for them for November 2020? For group 2, please. For group 2, November 2020. What the heck was that? Just flew out and miraculously didn't fall off the table. Okay. So, oh, that might be why. You have the 8 of Wands here. So in November, this could mean, okay, let's see here. There's a chance that there's a couple of things here. You saw the fast dynamic energy that just like it flew out, right? It completely just zipped across the table there, and it did land face down, which was kind of interesting. So with this card, many of you are going to be experiencing some very fast movement in your next month. This card means a few things. It could mean travel, it could mean receiving news, or it could mean communication. So I will let you know what that narrows down to, but it could be different for, you know, for all of you guys. It just depends. Obviously it's general reading. So we have here the Ace of Swords. So for some of you, this is going to be clarity. It is going to be communication in regards to like news, like receiving some kind of news that clarifies things in a very, very positive way. You have also, wait, did I show you? That's the Ace of Swords. Then you have the Hermit, as well as the Ace of Cups this time. Interesting. And then you have the Judgment card. I think you guys are tired of seeing the Judgment card at this rate because it just keeps saying over and over again, we are coming to this time of transformation, and it's been just slowly and gradually creeping up on us. And obviously November almost being the end of the year, it's only getting stronger. Okay, so I do see here fast action, fast movement, and right at the center of these first cards here you have the Hermit. So I see a lot of humility coming from this card with the Hermit. So I think that that is going to be internally what you're going to see a shift in, something with, not to say you're prideful, but there's something here with just finally asking yourself the deeper questions, okay? The Ace is at either side of you. There's definitely going to be something in terms of mental clarity and possibly emotional healing that you will see, and if that involves another person, I will find out. But so far, this is looking like quite a fresh start in November. Spirit, what else for group 2 for their November 2020? Please and thank you. King of Wands. Okay, there might have been some recent conflict here for you guys. Let's see. So we have here the 5 of Swords, the King of Wands, and then the 9 of Swords. So yes, definitely conflict. I'm just wondering if it has to do with someone else with this King of Wands. This is a masculine energy here, that there was recently a lot of arguments and conflict and swinging at each other with these swords, so to speak. Spirit, what else can you tell us about the King of Wands? Yeah, I was just thinking, as I was kind of drifting over, looking in this direction, I was thinking the word decision. Some of you might be making a decision in November to move on, to heal. So for those of you in that group here, that is what the Ace of Cups is talking about. The Ace of Cups and the Eight of Cups. This is your heart healing, because you have decided to move on from those conflicted waters with this person. There was a lot of distress here, a lot of anxiety, a lot of petty battles, a lot of... With this particular King of Wands, I am seeing there's narcissism, there's arrogance, there's pride, there's hot-headedness, okay? I see that you guys... So maybe that's relevant for some of you with this Eight of Wands, in that you move away from it. That could be what that's referring to for that group of you. Ace of Swords is clarity. The Hermit was you coming to this clarity by putting in the inner work, the soul seeking. That is why the Judgment card is quite significant, because this, turning away from this, is going to create a whole new energy for you. So that makes a lot of sense now to me. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What else for group 2? And they're November 2020. Group 2, please. You have here the Four of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. So I do see this as you actually stepping into a bit more power, but specifically groundedness, like having a stable foundation for yourself. If some of you have recently been feeling very unstable or scattered or imbalanced or something like that, I see you coming into much better balance and harmony within yourself. This could be in the area of home or work or something like that. But I kind of saw it at first as emotional, just like feeling stable and grounded, okay? Here with the Four of Pentacles, I don't see this as stubbornness here. I actually see this as being physically stuck instead of emotionally stuck for a long time, and you being unable to break free of that, all right? Interesting, because usually the Eight of Swords would show that. All right, what else for group 2 and their November 2020? Group 2, please. Group 2. So, whoa, blah. Okay, hold on, it was too many. I think that one was the only one. We have the World's card. Quite a significant turning point for you guys, because you are... As you step away from this old chapter, it would only make sense that you're starting a completely new one. And I feel that for some of you, a wide array of possibilities has opened up for you. Very much so. So it's going to look like a whole new way of life or way of being, because you have freed yourself from whatever was going on here. All right. Group 2, November 2020. What else do you see? What else do they need to know? What would be helpful for them to know? Yeah, that sucks that you had to move away from basically someone that you felt could have been a counterpart, someone who could have been a good friend, someone who could have been a support for you, something like that. This is actually what you're moving away from. Okay, now, if that doesn't resonate at all for some of you, because, I mean, that's for a big portion of you, right? That it is a person. Remember, since it's a general reading, this is either representing a person or a situation. So this was a situation or a person that felt like it could have fit with you very well, but it just was conflict over and over again. So sometimes what I have noticed... from personal experience is that if you have two fire signs or two fiery personas, that can turn ugly really fast. You guys probably know what I mean, right? So you're moving away from an energy that didn't serve you, or a person that didn't serve you, whatever the case is. And what you're moving towards, remember you have the King of Pentacles here. This is moving towards your success, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? Ten of Pentacles is such a fortunate card to see. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. All right? So in this row over here, you have the Judgment, the World, Wheel of Fortune. That is powerful. That's a powerful shift in your life path. That the wheels are turning in your favor. You're stepping more and more towards the correct path, because you, like, maybe it felt like you sort of lost your way slightly or something like that. But starting with this shift here, you're going to be really realigning yourself. Anything else for group 2 for November 2020? Knight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. You guys are really truly moving on from some kind of painful situation or person. Knight of Wands is you feeling quite passionate, and for some of you I was getting the word youthful again. Anything else? For November 2020 for group 2. Whoa. I don't think anything flipped. Sometimes I don't even look when I'm shuffling, and I don't know if it flipped. We have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands. Spirit, what can you tell us about the Five of Wands, though? Let's see. Five of Wands. Okay. So it's okay, all right, I'll show you. So so here it matches, so the Five of Wands and the Two of Cups, it matches basically what I was saying before. Remember I said that this felt like a counterpart. Two of Cups is the counterpart card, basically, but it's pairing with the Five of Wands. We have conflict with a counterpart. Now, the other two cards that came up, Page of Wands and Ace of Wands. So I feel that the Page of Wands is the rebirth. That's how I interpreted the page. I don't usually, but I interpreted the page as a sort of like a new beginning as well for group 1, but this for you guys is totally different. So it's like you're having this reigniting of something with passion. It could very well be if this was some kind of it could have been like a love or a friendship connection, whatever the case was. Your passion is going to be reignited in a different direction. So some of you it might be love, some of you might be friendship, or it could have been like a work thing or a family thing, I don't know. But it looks like this is going to have a fresh start. Ace is a very, very good sign. And remember, we also had the Knight. Okay, so if some of you have been feeling blah or dim, kind of lifeless, sluggish, any of these words, it does look like you're going to be having a lot more fire in your, I don't know, lantern, okay? And you're going to be feeling more in your power. So remember, we did have the Queen of Wands that was representing you. It's not gender specific, but you're going to be feeling a lot more like yourself, okay? So maybe you're not working on anything you're passionate about, but you're certainly going to be feeling way more like yourself, and that does come from feeling a lot more balanced and grounded, okay? So let's get the Halloween deck. I warned the headphone users, this is loud. These cards are very loud to shuffle. So you might want to turn down the volume. Okay, so Spirit, what other things can you tell us? Any different messages or any additional messages that you have for group 2 with their November 2020? For group 2, please. What else can you tell us for their next month? November 2020 for group 2, please and thank you. Okay, let's see if anything wants to come out and reveal itself. Group 2, we have the Page of Bats, which is the Page of Swords, And we have the Two of Cups again, which, well, here it's the Two of Ghosts. So how adorable is that? Anyway, that's, weird. So over here we had conflict and a counterpart. And now over here we have clarity and a counterpart. Let's get some more information on that. That's a funny pattern of what just happened here. The additional cards, the Halloween cards, the same thing kind of happened when I did it for group 1. It just gave me this mysterious, unexpected message of something having to do with a different person totally than your journey here. Let's find out. We have the Ace of Imps, which is the Ace of Wands, which you did get already. Another confirming card. That's cool. What else? For group 2, November 2020. Page of Ghosts, which is the Page of Cups. And then you, I'm gonna show you. Page of Cups or Page of Ghosts. And then you have the 8. The 8 of Ghosts again. The 8 of Cups. Jeez. They really want you to get away from someone or something. That's fit. 3 in a row of like moving on from something. Wow. So, like I said, again, it is confirming this Ace of Wands. So it's just a stronger message there. And then let's see, connecting it to, so the fact that it's some kind of passion and it came up with this clarity and with the Two of Cups, this could be referring, yes, to some kind of new passion with a different person. It could be love, it could be friendship, it could be anything, any other kind of connection. But here with the Page of Ghosts and the 8 of Ghosts coming up together, they are pretty much kind of nudging you to move on from a previous situation, okay? No matter what kind of a situation it was. They're just really advising you here to let yourself move on from those energies. Spirit, any final words or advice, messages, or guidance for group 2 in their November 2020? What else do you have for them, please? What do they need to know? We have the 6 of Pumpkins. 6 of Pumpkins, which is Pentacles. These cards are just like, they're so funny. I want to make my own tarot cards like that. 6 of Pumpkins, and what else? Finally, we have for you the Fool. Beautiful. Okay, so with the 6 of Pumpkins here, I'm sensing a huge amount of relief from the imbalance that was going on before, okay? Group 1 got this, but it was something a little bit more practical and sort of like career-oriented. But for you guys, I feel that it is emotional, an emotional imbalance. I see that you will feel very relieved, okay? And for those of you who were able to successfully move on, you're going to feel just ecstatic that you were able to give yourself that new beginning. I'm going to say that again. You were able to give yourself that new beginning. That was all you. Okay? So, you worked hard for that. Anyway, the Fool. So this is your new beginning. And I said before, a feeling of relief. It is going to feel relieving as well as joyous. Okay? Just because it is a feeling of freedom. Remember, you had these cards over here, these 3 in a row. This is a big deal. These 3 cards coming out. Totally new beginning. And a lot of freedom. Definitely a lot of freedom for you guys. I see you opening up mentally and saying, hey, there's there's all these possibilities for me. Allowing yourself to have that freedom of mind without anyone else trying to hold you down or hold you back. And a lot of you are going to feel unburdened, okay? Specifically unburdened. All right. Wow. What a reading. Group 2. This was very, very intriguing. Definitely let me know in the comments what's going on with you guys. But that is what I have for you, Group 2. If this didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group. But that's what I have, and sending you blessings and good luck on your journey. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. Blessings. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 3, which is the selenite bowl. So let's take a look what's going on for you guys. Spirit, this reading is for group 3 and their November 2020. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 3. So the selenite bowl I have found incredibly helpful to charge round things, okay? Otherwise, it's kind of difficult, right? I'm sure you guys have other uses for your bowls if you have one. All right, so Spirit, what do you have for us? For group 3, what are the energies for them for November 2020 for group 3? Ugh. Spirit, for group 3, what do you have for them for November 2020, please? Please and thank you. November 2020. Okay, got one. We have here the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so that could mean a couple different things. So let me actually not interpret that yet. November 2020, please, for group 3. What do you have for them? Okay, King of Wands. I think the King of Wands has been making an appearance in, I think, all 3 readings so far. You also have the 5. The 5 of Wands. Okay, I'm starting to sniff out here that this is a little bit more of an internal battle, okay? So I am sensing that you guys are here represented as the King of Wands, and it does look like you have been really going back and forth with yourself, like significant inner battles here, and creating a whole bunch of conflict for yourself in general. Now let's see why and what we can look forward to in solving that. Okay. Yeah, so it really, this whole thing really is speaking about inner conflict and kind of throwing yourself off balance. All right, but I do see here it is moving towards the path of feeling much more focused and being able to come to these decisions that whatever it was you were battling about. Spirit, what else though? What else in any other areas? November 2020, what can you see for group 3? Okay, so we also have the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Anything else? Oh my. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles all the way over here. Okay, so on a different front, you are going to be seeing some changes within your realm of either home life or work life or something with finances, something like that. So it does look like there is a significant turning point here. For those of you who have been seeking jobs or seeking advancement or something like that, it does look like that the wheels turn in that direction. Okay, anytime I see the Ace of Pentacles, I love seeing it is a clear-cut sign that, you know, there's prosperity coming your way. So that's awesome. I'm not sure what's going on over here though. Let's keep going and just clarify. And not to mention the Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be feeling much more stable and secure within the area of home and finance. Could be emotional stability. Okay. It's looking like there's a little... So you have here the Lover's card, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, okay? So it is looking like there has been I feel that there has been some, and this is a common card too that's been coming out. So there's been some either distress, anxiety, or confusion regarding some connection that you're in. It doesn't have to be a love connection. Though I see as we move forward here and this conflict and sort of chaotic energy starts to simmer down a little bit, you're going to be having a lot more clarity and probably open communication and discussions, okay? So, a couple different energies here represented for you guys. The other two groups, it was more about just one thing, but you guys are having more messages, actually. Group 3, please. You have the Two of Wands. Okay. So, interesting. So you have, that's a lot of wands. So you have King of Wands, Five of Wands, Four of Wands, Page of Wands, Two of Wands. That's quite a shift within just 1 month. So it all started because of this imbalance, or it not necessarily imbalanced. For some of you, it was that you were sort of juggling too many things at the same time, and I do feel that it is internal. So some of you might be feeling that you're just super overthinking, which would make sense because the Nine of Swords is there. Or you have just had too much on your plate, too many responsibilities, and it's just a lot of noise in the area of the mind, and just a lot of overwhelm, okay? So the good news is that slowly you are starting to see the wands sort of drop. A little bit more balance comes into play here, and then with the Two of Wands in particular, I can see that as the months keep unfolding, see underneath the Wheel of Fortune, as the months continue to unfold, it's going to get significantly clearer and more stable and balanced, okay? So not all of it is going to happen in November. It's going to take a little bit more time. But since this is here, this is indicating to me that the following months are going to be even more prosperous and more successful. Let's see what else. So that's funny, like, so I said here that you guys have had a lot on your plate, and so far we have 3 different categories for you guys. Again, group 1 and 2 is only one category for a while. So for you guys, it's a, I understand, you know, it's just a lot of stuff going on. Group 3, November 2020. Okay, so there could have been some difficulty here. The Seven of Swords. Is that the card that kept peeking out at the bottom of the deck? I think it was. So we have here the, there's something having to do with deception. I mean, for some of you, it was direct deception from another person that you're connected to. And others of you, it wasn't directly deception, but it could have been something about the situation was not clear, or just something was not what it seemed. Like there was information beneath the surface, hidden information. Anyway, here we have the Hanged Man. I actually see the Hanged Man as that clearing up, and we do see that moving forward here with the Page and the Queen of Swords. So the reason I say that is because the Hanged Man has to do with looking at things from a different perspective. So because you were able to find out that hidden layer, or that whatever that was that wasn't as it seemed, I see this as you gaining a lot of clarity within this particular situation that did cause a lot of stress for you. Okay, let's see. Group 3, please. November 2020. I don't know, I think that with the Nine of Swords too in particular, a lot of you have really been having trouble sleeping. Just too much, buzzing. Then we have the Knight of Wands, more wands, 9 of Wands. This is a crazy amount of wands. So that is probably burnout at this point. That there's just too much wands energy. There's too much fire here, and the 9 of Wands is pretty much showing that. Too many battles, too many things to think about, too many things to juggle up in the air, and it's just, it's overload. So what else? Any outcome energies from the wands here, November 2020? Boy, yeah. So then you also have the Five of Swords. This is more conflict. We have the Five of Wands down here, but then we turn into the Ace of Wands. Do you have like every wand at this point? Okay. So the Ace of Wands is showing your dedication towards calming things down, which is kind of ironic and counterintuitive because all the wands are present here. Well, many of the wands are present here. So I see this as you wanting to kind of just settle down. And I think in November, you're able to finally, some of you are going to sort of put your foot down, but really what I saw was put the wand down. Some of you are actually going to go into hiding from things like social media or contacting people and just kind of slinking away into your cave, which I think is going to be a very much needed sort of rest. There's been headaches all over the place with people and with situations. Could be with family, could be with work, friends, whatever. And I do see you guys as taking a step back from everything. And this is a nice little thing to see at the bottom of the deck. There's some peace coming in for you. It took all these cards to say that you're going to have some peace and quiet. See what I mean? The energies are speaking already for themselves. Spirit, is there any other important messages for group 3 for November 2020 and what they can expect, or anything that you'd like to guide them towards group 3? Okay, you have the Empress, the Empress, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords, okay? So I want to caution you guys in group 3. I know that it's just been a lot of stuff. So if you feel that it has just been so overwhelming and complicated and conflicted, really try to just find any moment of balance and peace and calmness within yourself first. This is your own inner sort of manifestation of peace and creating that peace. So I feel that is, I know it seems like the first step is environmental and situational, but often it starts from within us. So if you can feel just a glimpse of peace within your own self, you can then translate that into your outer world, because I see here that there's just a lot on your plate. So we have the Empress, and the Empress is all about abundance and attracting. It could be attracting wealth and beauty and prosperity into your life, right? Now, that's beautiful to see. I love that the Empress is here. And with these cards, these are difficult energies, basically. Hardship, feeling stuck, feeling trapped. And I know that that's been a repeating message for you lately, okay? Let me just pull one more to see how this connects to each other. So I'm going to put these over here. Spirit, what is the advice for these 3 cards that we pulled? Advice for this, for group 3. One word that I'm getting is creativity. Okay, we got 2. One word I'm getting is creativity, and we have the 4 of Pentacles here and the 6 of Cups. All right. I feel that one small way that you can give yourself just that moment of peace as the next month comes around is within your own sense of creativity and whatever it is that you are either passionate about or just love to spend time on or with. Okay? This could be any number of things. You know what it is within your heart. You know what makes you feel this high vibration. You know what that is for you. So focusing on that is going to help you to calm these fiery, chaotic waters that's going on here. And it's going to help you to get to this clarity. And just as a reminder, the wheels are turning for you a little bit past November in terms of this prosperity and that sense of peace and security, at least with financial and work and home. All right. So again, focusing on whatever it is that you're passionate about. This is probably something you've been dying to do, and spend time on something very simple. It could even just be spending time in nature or something connecting to spirit, but you've been unable to. You've been blocked, you've been pushed away from it, and you've been distracted from it because of all whatever's going on here. It's sort of like there's so much noise. There's a lot of noise, and I'm getting a lot of people, like different people's voices, perhaps maybe criticisms or demands, something like that. It's more than one person for sure that I'm getting from these energies here. So it's coming at you from all different directions. So to quiet all those voices and all that craziness, please, just give yourself that moment. If you can go into nature, the better. But this is saying specifically with nature connecting to spirit and whatever makes you feel like an inner child at heart. So that could be some wonderful creative hobby, or, you know, something spiritual, like, I don't know, like yoga and meditation, something like that. Let's get the Halloween deck for you. Headphone users, these are loud to shuffle, so you might want to lower the volume. Spirit, do you have any final messages of advice or guidance for group 3? Any clarification for group 3? For group 3, please. Okay, so you actually do have the 9 of Swords again, the 9 of Bats. All right. Okay. This is tough, because what I want to say is that it is so understandable and so relatable to have all of this stuff cause anxiety and stress and just mental health, you know, imbalances. It's completely understandable. So I just hope. Oh, look, and you also have the 9 of Wands again. You see that? And then I'll tell you about this in a second. So you have these double messages here that it has been taking a toll on you, all right? So what I can tell you is just continue to manifest that peace. So one more time, try to tap in to your inner peace first, right here within the heart center, within yourself and within your own spirit, all right? No matter what your situation is, no matter how many demands and how loud your environment is or whatever. Peace here first. Breathe, okay? Do the breath work, and allow your inner waters to calm first, because that is yours. It belongs to you. All right. But I definitely understand. I feel the heaviness that you guys are feeling. So here we have the 3 of Imps, or the 3 of Wands. And this is such a good card to come out in the midst of all of this, because it's showing expansion. That's actually one of the only Wands card that didn't come up here, but it's showing expansion. And I'm having a crazy deja vu right now. So I don't know really what that means, but I just got a hit of deja vu. That was okay. And 5 of Imps, 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you guys have been caught in a loop. That's possible. So you might want to do some cleansing or some kind of... In fact, I just did this recently. You know how you take a candle, and I'm not an expert at this, but you have the candle and you write down on like an index card or something like that, something that you want to release from your spirit. Just write down whatever it is. I mean, I just took an index card, wrote it down in a Sharpie marker, and I safely did this, by the way, and then I put it in a bowl of other purifying herbs, and I was just doing my prayers, basically. That really helped me. So just sharing that with you guys, just in case it's relevant or if you're interested. What else for group 3? Group 3, please. Any other messages, advice, or guidance, or anything else that they need to be aware of for November 2020? Okay, so you also have the Death card, a very welcome card of rebirth. Okay, this, however, is coming at the end of your November, early December. So I know that this is specifically November 2020, but your cards kind of had a sort of a skewed timeline here. But that rebirth is coming, but you're going to have to be a bit more patient. I'm not saying November is going to continue to be very rough. If anything, this is the month where you can try the different methods, okay? That is the opportunity for you. I forget if I had that word decision come up over here. But if anything, this is a month to really quiet and tame all of the energies. And that's up to you in a lot of ways, at least internally, is what I meant. Internally, it's up to you. All right. Whoa. Okay, that's awesome. You have the Sun card. Okay. So I really am getting that that's December for you guys. So again, I'm not saying that November is going to be horrible. That's really not what I see. I see November for you guys in group 3 as a month of really learning what sort of spiritual and intellectual methods work best for you, and practical methods, okay? And for you to really, it's like trial and error. In November, you guys are going to be trying different methods to calm these waters, okay? To calm the chaos. And eventually and inevitably, it does work, okay? The rebirth does happen, and the Sun card is coming right up after that rebirth. Maybe some other energies. The daylight savings were I mean, it's different. Let me not even mention daylight savings, because this is different time zones for different people. Anyway, so the death card and the rebirth card, the Sun coming up. So like I said, it is going to be late in November that you're going to start to feel a little bit of that breath of fresh air. Anything else? Anything else? For group 3, please. And let's see, we have the 4 of Ghosts, which is the 4 of Cups. So that could be a dual message here. So I actually think that this is a positive message. Sometimes I see this as blockage, that's the 4 of Cups, but I actually see this as gaining some control. So kind of like this one as well, the 4 of Pentacles, similar energy there. I do see this as you being able, as the weeks move on, it might take a couple of weeks, it might take a little bit of time. I see many of you being able to gain that control by closing up that giant cup, right? So kind of like, here it was before, it was just too much. You downsize, all right? And energy-wise. So I do see that coming for you. Let me just do one more. Anything else for group 3? For November 2020 for group 3. Anything else? I think for you guys as well, another thing that is going to be helpful is to focus on simplifying, okay? Simplifying your thoughts, your goals, your path, anything that you can. I often mention just using a whiteboard, a sticky note, just something like that, where you can see simple words, a simple affirmation or mantra or whatever, where you can see that and you can breathe that. So I do think that just focusing on simplifying all this stuff is really going to help. Make a simple bullet point list or anything that helps you simplify. So finally you have the 2 of Imps, which is the 2 of Wands. Okay, so that is a nice confirmation there. So again, the 2 of Wands, I do see this as a card a bit more into the future. So one more hint at December instead of November. So December 2020's reading should be interesting, okay? So you guys are very much moving towards a lot more peace, shaving off all of this stuff, all of this noise, really quieting this noise, outside noise and inner noise, okay? So have a little bit of patience and take some of these measures if that resonates with you. Maybe in the comments you can share some other advice for the rest of group 3 if something has worked for you and your peace, okay? But group 3, that is what I have for you. And again, your December is going to be looking like it's going to be looking very bright, okay? So it's coming in. It's coming in for you guys. So if this didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group. But group 3, that's what I have for you. I'm sending you blessings on your way. Please let me know in the comments how you're doing. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 4, which is the hematite. So let's take a look. Spirit, this reading is for group 4 and their November 2020. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 4 and their next month, November 2020. Okay. Spirit, what are the energies for group 4 and their November 2020, please? Please and thank you. Group 4, please. 3 of Cups, nice start. There's a very festive energy coming from that card. Oh my. A little too festive there. It fell off the table. And there goes that one. Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups. We also have the Queen of Cups, then the Ace of Cups. It's a lot of festivity, a lot of joy, a lot of love and healing. And let me get the other card that fell. We have the 6 of Cups. Okay, that is a crazy amount of cups as a start. Okay, so 6 of Cups. So there's a lot of healing and friendship and just joy coming from this starting spread. Okay, so I mean, I when I got this card, that festive, you know, I mean, obviously something like the holidays did kind of resonate with me, but I also just got socializing and being able to, there's just a lot of gratitude coming from this as well. Gratitude for the small things and really having a healthy and bright perspective on things. So feeling like a child again, feeling loved, feeling fully in your beauty and your intuition. Like this is such a positive, high vibration that I'm getting. It's really just like a giddy feeling. Okay, and then on the bottom you have the 9 of Cups. This is just like, this is great. So for you guys in group 4, this is a very positive read so far. So I was going to say congratulations. Your month of November is probably going to be looking really good. Let's see. Oh my gosh. And the 10 of Pentacles. What? There's so much success coming in for you guys. So this is success, harmony, balance, prosperity, family. Oh my gosh, this is really amazing. And then down here, I actually see this as what you're, the sort of the receding influence of the 3 of Swords, okay? Because we transformed. It's the 3 of Swords to the 3 of Cups. So that is quite a bit of healing. And then see, it confirms it. Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, hold on. For group 4. You have the 5 of Wands. You see that? This is what you were able, that's why, okay, let me pause for a second. That's why I got that word grateful from the 3 of Cups, because the just from these 2 cards from the past energies, what I'm feeling is past energies, that makes perfect sense to me, because you guys have been through this heartache, this conflict, this stormy skies, and for this to pass, okay, you are grateful for just the smallest things, and that is true. That's the true beauty of existence, to be grateful for the smallest things. It's nothing, you know, extravagant or anything like that, even though that is probably going to be manifested here. I feel that is what you are going to be attracting. But yes, that's why, because you've been through these stormy skies in the recent past. Spirit, what else? So just being, I know it sounds so simple, but being able to just enjoy life again. I mean, that's how, it can't get better than that, right? For group 4, please, November 2020. Okay, you guys really went through something here, because this is, so the 7 of Swords here. So, my goodness, you have heartache or heartbreak, conflict, and deception or betrayal. You see what I'm saying now? I mean, I certainly see it. That's why this makes so much more sense now. Okay, so, wait a moment here. That was a lot. That was a lot of energy just shooting forward. So, further confirmation here that you guys have moved on and you're going to still be having spiritual rebirths, because look what we have here. The World and the Death card. Being reborn from this painful energy again, right? You've already done this, but it's going to continue because it's shedding of the old skins. The World card, sort of closing up that previous chapter, starting a new chapter. And this time around, a lot of happiness instead of all that rain here. Okay, so I don't even know, like that. I just want to stop there. This is good. This feels good. This energy. So here with the Three of Cups, it just like. So I mean, November we have some starting in November. Well, technically starting in Halloween, right? So we have some holidays coming up. We have some social events coming up, that kind of a thing. And there's just a lot of joy present. I know I already said that, but it just makes me happy to see that. So I see a lot of inner peace. This is inner quiet, inner calm. Here, delving a lot more into your spirituality and your spiritual gifts. Some of you might be in the midst of learning something spiritual, or maybe getting into some reflective work. Maybe you started to do some writing or inner exploration or something like that. Here with the Six of Cups, this is either you tapping into your inner child energy or being around children. So I mean, I do think that it has to do with actual children here because of the festivities and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely a huge family vibe coming from these top cards. If it's not literally blood related, I mean, it's a family vibe. It's still an energy of like a supportive environment. Let's see what else. So for Spirit for group 4 in their November 2020. Whoa. You guys are on fire. You have the Magician. My goodness. So with all of this, it is a fresh energy. So that must have, to me, this means that your October was quite difficult. And I do feel that that is accurate for a lot of people. It's October, let me not get into it, but so with this Magician card, you're manifesting a lot and you're taking action. Okay, so I don't know exactly when you do this, but in fact you probably already started it. That might be why. So the vibes are here, these good vibes, these peaceful and prosperous, like these bright energies, high vibrations are present already. So probably in November or as we go forward, you're going to be manifesting even more, taking even more action, leading to that ultimate success and channeling of your visions. So that's okay, huge deal. I only laugh because I said it like so casually, but this is a big deal, okay? Okay, look at that. Oh my god, okay. Where is the party, you guys? This look at this. Oh my gosh, the Sun and the Two of Cups. You guys, hands down, have the most positive read out of all the groups. Like, I am so happy for you. This is a wonderful, bright energy. I'm not going to be able to sleep. I always have that problem. Oh my gosh. So the Sun and the Two of Cups, like, it's just amazing. This is amazing. I do feel that, so we're not here to talk about the past energies, but just by having this glimpse, that's what makes this even sweeter, because of all these dark days. It's just a lot of, this was a lot of emotional turmoil, okay, and spiritual turmoil. So with the Two of Cups and the Sun, A lot of brightness and happiness confirmed that is going to be coming in and sustaining itself. So with the Two of Cups, this could be referring to feeling very emotionally connected and in harmony with other people, with one specific person. I can actually take a look into that. I am sensing friendship though. Friendship and just soul connection, okay? But let's see if we can get any more information. How about those top cards, Spirit? Anything else you can tell us about those top 3 cards there? Temperance. Okay, so for some of you, it might actually be some kind of reconciliation energy. Anything else? I really am getting friendship. I'm not I'm not really getting a love vibe, but it obviously could be. Anything else, Spirit? You have here the 8 of Wands. So not sure if it happens in November itself, but some of you are moving towards the energy of some kind of communication in that aspect, okay? So this could be, yes, receiving some communication or taking some action towards healing, because it does look like here you are guided towards that. So part of the Queen and the Ace of Cups was speaking about being more in tune with your intuition, right? So I do feel that here you are being very strongly guided towards some harmony or reconciliation with another person. That is what I see here. Okay. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit, for group 4 and their November 2020? So we have 2 4s in a row over here. This I'm actually sensing is not coming from you. I think that this is coming from whoever it is you're dealing with. Maybe it's a stubborn or inexperienced person. I'm trying to be polite because I feel that they might be immature. Okay, so you are being guided towards that energy of, well, you're being guided towards taking the action of reconciling. Okay, that could be possible for some of you. Obviously, that's not going to be the case for all of you, but let's get some more, Spirit. Anything else for group 4 and their November 2020? Okay, you have the Fool card. I don't know. I don't know what you guys did to get to this incredible energy, but please do share with the collective in the comments and let us know if you have any, words of wisdom or any methods that work for you guys in particular. But this is amazing. The Fool card, a totally new, bright, prosperous beginning for you guys. Maybe taking a leap of faith or having an adventure for some of you. All right. And what I was going to say as well, if it is the case that this is coming up, so it is showing. So if this is not resonating to the point where you're thinking, oh, that's not going to happen for me, do be very careful, because if you say that's not going to happen for me, you are actually creating the energy of blockage. You see how this is the arms crossed over, saying, no, I will not accept these gifts. Be careful with what you manifest, because we manifest in 2 directions, negative and positive, okay? Just making sure, because this is one gift after another. This is an incredible array of gifts here. So again, for those of you that you don't feel like it rings true, just kind of pay attention to what you're manifesting there with those, like if you are having some doubts about that. All right. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups and the 10 of Swords. I feel that part of what you are taking action towards or manifesting, what I feel from this for a lot of you is you setting some kind of a firm boundary with not just another person, but with the energies of your life, that you are actually done with this pain. You're actually done with painful cycles. So that is what I see there. You're moving away from that. You're moving on to brighter and better things, which is abundantly clear from all of this stuff. Okay, so I'm not really sure what else to ask, because this is all just this is all positive all around, so I don't know what direction to take this in. So let's see what I can do. Anything else? I'm kind of drawn to the 6 of Cups there. Spirit, what can you tell us about the 6 of Cups? Okay, so the Six of Cups, yeah, there's something here involving another person that you've been dealing with, something that, yeah, so reconciliation and healing I mentioned, and coming into balance, because there was something that happened that was unfair. I think group 2 got something similar, but for you guys, this is looking like, I see an old friend. I do see an old friend, either the return of an old friend or the reunion, return, reconciliation, something like that. You have the Two of Swords, and you also have the Chariot. So someone here is conflicted about taking that step forward. I do see you as being the one to take action, though. But yeah, someone here is quite conflicted. Okay. Let's get the Halloween one for you. Headphone users, this is loud, so caution there. These are just loud cards. Okay. Spirit, do you have any final messages for group 4? Any advice messages or guidance or anything that they need to know for their November 2020, please? For group 4. Group 4, please. Okay. This is insane. I can't believe how, like, I'm speechless. All right, anyway, let me just tell you what I'm talking about. So 6 of Imps, that's the Wands. The 10 of Ghosts, which is the 10 of Cups. And then the Hermit. So what I can gather from the way that these cards are all unfolding, you guys have a lot of experience, and you have gained an enormous amount of wisdom in a short amount of time and throughout your whole lives, yes. But what I can see here is kind of like, this is, I'm kind of unsure how to even phrase this, but this is so big. This is so big because you guys have been at it for such a long time in terms of working towards your success. For many of you, November, and just like that might be the cusp of it, but you're going to be seeing outrageous success and victory, okay? I can't even really hold this amount of energy. There's a lot. So I'm trying not to get tongue-tied. But this here with the prosperity, the harmony, the joy, the happiness, I can't even put that to words. I really can't. So if for some of you, different groups of you guys here, but if for some of you it's not ready to materialize, have a bit of patience because you're on the right path. But for many of you who have been working out this for some time, you're going to be seeing a ridiculous amount of success. Okay, I'm being reminded of a lot of you guys who have been talking about that you have your own YouTube channels, your businesses, your whatever it is. So for those of you who have already set those things into motion, you're going to be seeing the product of it, okay? And then again, others of you, if you're just sort of setting things up and you're not quite there yet, you're on the right track. So you also have the Hermit card here. You've been doing the soul-seeking work. And again, there's wisdom here. There's innovativeness here, thinking of new and creative ideas. There's just a lot going on in that card, look. And a lot of your hopes and your aspirations coming to light. So, wow, I am stunned. You guys are powerful, powerful beings. You really, really, I cannot. You guys stand out from the crowd. This is insane. You have the 9 of Pentacles or pumpkins. I need a moment here. That is, to me, The Nine of Pentacles, I view that as the most successful card in the deck, financially speaking. The Ten of Pentacles is similar, yes, but specifically the Nine of Pentacles has to do with financial independence and luxury. And like, I don't think I can draw more cards after this. Like, that is incredible. So you guys have been really, really working so hard on the financial, the spiritual, and the creative, all of it, right? And you're seeing all of the success coming through. So depending on what stage you are in your this success journey, just keep going. All right. So again, for many of you, November is going to really draw out these gifts. I feel it is going to start on the internal level, but that's not necessarily the case, because I think that it's all going to be coming up at once. I'm not sure which one was the chicken or the egg, in terms of this happiness here, this brightness, this bounty. This is amazing. Absolutely beautiful energies here. I'm so happy for you guys. There's like a ton of blessings on the table here. Okay, so I have to stop there. I can't house any more of this. It's just amazing. So yes, this is only the beginning. Clearly, this is only the beginning for you guys in terms of what this will become. So definitely give us, let me know, let us know what's going on for you guys in the comments, with the angle of providing, because I don't want to make the other groups feel bad, okay? So like, if you want to provide some words of wisdom, because you guys have plenty of wisdom, please, let us know in the comments. But anyway, that's what I have for you guys in group 4. And if this didn't resonate at all for some reason, just feel free to pick a different group. But, this is what I have for you. Like, I was going to say, I have applause for you. And I guess I would love to know what your December is going to look like. We'll find out. But anyway, let me stop there. Thank you guys for sharing this energy with me. And I will see you next time. I don't even need to send any vibes your way, because you got this. Okay, group 4, thank you so much for tuning in. Sending you loving light, and I will see you next time. Blessings. Bye-bye.